Hey everyone, the Man is here. Welcome to episode 3 of this Factorio playthrough. Again, gonna pick right up where we left off. So we always need. Oh, what a convenient little segue right there. We already had our vials. So, I'm gonna pick up where we were, fixing all the stone walls that we need. Great, great. Do we want military? Do we want optics? Um, I don't know. I don't know. Military is probably a better one since we are going to have to deal with those pesky little biter friends of ours. So this setup's going to be different from the iron that we had down there because these are both pulling from one. So we're going to put them separate. Need 6 of those, I guess. Um, because the coal's going to come down through here, and the stone bricks are going to go out through there. And then I'm going to make the coal run under here and come back out. A big old snake. Because efficiency is silly. So you have to actually place them correctly in order for this game to work. It's funny how that is the case sometimes. Pull the coal up. We're going to make sure everything's set up. Make sure the power's ready to go. Again, the 2 furnaces and then a power pole. It just covers everything. And it's the best way I've found to make sure everything is ready to go. Coal's gonna snake around and they're gonna start plopping out the bricks. Get those going. They're gonna pop out onto the conveyor belts. And we're gonna see I'm producing them at an alright rate. Not the best rate. So 8 eight's a good number to get. I feel like that'll be that's a good amount of brick production. I mean, we are going to need a lot of walls, it's true. Get this going, and then we'll make it go up there. We're going to make this side connect right there so it forms the double lane, the double belt. So we have to make sure this long one plants on here. Alright, yeah, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. The only issue is, how do we get this coal? And the stupid way my mind just thought of was to have an underbelt that goes here. Just kidding. We're going to just extend this. Because doing it any other way would be silly. Just going to place that there. Put a splitter here so that one has its illustrious coal. And then we're going to, we have 8, so we need 8. And then we need 16 of those. Put our poles down. Then we need to start getting the assemblers going. How is that alien nest is still there? No other aliens on the horizon. I'm not going to deal with them right now. I'm just going to set up the defenses up here. I want to set it up here, one, because we have the natural defense of the water, which is important, and two, because we are going to need that oil eventually. So, put up a wall there. I don't know, if you place the radars out there, does it extend the range? I've never done anything with the radars. Like, I literally just placed the essential ones in the beginning to figure out where the aliens are going to come from. And then... See how that works? It's going to place here, it's going to place here. The bricks are going to come out. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we got our brick production going. That is excellent. Grab that here. We'll start off with 2 assemblers. Just to see how many walls they can make, how quickly they can make them. We don't need to stretch it out very far. Put this here. Put a pole in the middle of them. Put that there. And we're just going to make some walls. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're going to pop out on the other side. We'll see how that works in the beginning. See how much we can handle. Let's grab an iron chest. That is not very fast. How many do they need? They need 5. So we're actually gonna already boost those up to fast inserters because they are essential for our survival. If I could actually play this game properly, then we wouldn't really have an issue. So, let's get 3 more of those going. So as you can probably tell from this illustrious commentary, I'm fairly new at this YouTube thing. I don't know how to fill a set amount of time with just constant conversation. So if you guys have any tips that can help me out there, things you'd like to hear me talk about, things you'd like me to show you, talk to you about, that'd be great. I mean, topics are always important. Knowing your audience, knowing what your audience wants. And if you're watching this, you are my audience. You're my prime, the person I want to please the most in the world right now. So if you want me to talk about something, talk about me, talking about what other sort of things I do, what games I'm into, all that sort of jazz. Grab all this stone, and then I'm actually going to just plop them in the furnaces right now so they can cook. Because I'm not using them. Can't put bricks in the furnaces. Okay. So they're going to churn out the bricks. And that's great. We're going to churn out the walls. Look at that. I already got almost 100 walls. That is enough to stop, like, 3 aliens. And that's what's important. Put some more mining drills down. We should actually probably move this over here so we could have 2 rows of stone coming through. In fact, I am going to... Oh, what was that? Power spike? Yeah, we're going to need to put more power in. So, I'm going to move this. doing and redoing. Very important for this game. Figuring out what works. So, 5 of those, because that's what we had. And we're actually going to place that there. And of course, we need more iron. Always more iron. Iron, iron, iron. It's going to be the constant thing I'm running back and forth for. And what I should do is like take this little batch up here and just set up a little iron facility that I can run to, and just that's where I get all my iron from. But I could just run along the bus and the belt or whatever I decide to do. And excuse me, I had to take a sip of water. Just run up the bus and grab as much as I need at the time. Set up the power. Get these other mining drills going. And there's more stone. But it's obviously not enough. It's never enough. So this is the main source of stone that's coming through. There's roughly an equal amount of there. So what's going to set up here is what I like to do is set up a splitter, an underground that wraps around here, and then it wraps here. So it just fills in the gaps when we need them. Just having that constant supply is always good. Let's see what we have. A good amount. I'm actually going to fill that with wood because I have it. So those are going to keep cooking. Just keep cooking. I know stone production is very exciting, but it's going to save our lives eventually. And that is the most important thing. Apart from, enjoying the game, having fun. Do we have any more? Just those silly aliens over there. This old desert area. There we go. See, we got this filled belt right here. I'm going to pick them off what we need. And then these ones down here can start cooking. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. And then we get the red belts going. They're going to be great. So, we'll just grab these walls, and we're going to set up this first area right here. Just because I like narrow gaps. I like traps. I like making sure no one can get through. And if my hunch is correct, there's just this giant nest right here. They're going to constantly send alien friends over. It wasn't until like my third playthrough of this game that I learned about the flamethrower and clearing trees that way. Oh, when I figured out how to do that and I watched those trees burn, it was a great feeling. It was a great day. So that's what I like to do when I get the oil processing up. I know I should get the plastics, I should get the sulfur going, but no, we gotta get the flammables and the flamethrower ammo. So I'm gonna place like 2 rows of walls right here. And then this is just a good choke point. Maybe 3. Just because. And I'm going to want to clear a path back because until we get the turrets and the ammo set up, we're going to need to run over here. Oh dear. We need to run over here and shoot aliens as they come up. So I need to protect my electricity generation area over here. That's an okay path. So the walls are going to wrap around here and then link up to this little bit of water. We'll deal with the electricity more when I come back up. Right now my mind is set on having these walls. So, as you can see, I've pretty much completely abandoned the idea of making sure the science production was ready to go early. But I feel like just making sure all of the production is, all of the iron and stone, making sure we have everything that we need. All of the basics. Because if you cover your bases, everything works out, right? Right? That's supposedly how it works. Just want to get it out of this forest. Because obviously it's a lot easier to place walls when you don't have the forest right there. And I want to cover that coal patch because I feel like eventually I'm going to need more mining drills there. Run that down to there. We're going to need those turrets. Right down there so I don't have to bore you with chopping more trees. And those are all the walls. You'd think that 200 walls would be a good amount, and you can build a lot with that, but you'd be surprised. Ugh. I'm gonna try to cut through this dense forest again. Here's my patch of iron. As you can see, the iron's backed up. Obviously, that's because we're not using it for anything. So, it's going to be backed up. Eventually, when we are using it, we're going to need more. This wall. Everything up here looks good. I'm going to put more drills here. And then what I think I'm going to do next is focus on the copper. And get a copper production just like the iron production going. That way it can run down here. And then we can start setting up the individual, or the red potions at least. And then we'll work on the green potions, which are the inserters and the conveyors, sorry. It's our last. There. So there, we shouldn't have to worry about the stone production anymore. I'm gonna put another coal mine here just because. Actually, I'm gonna put it. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm going to set up some coal mines here, or some copper mines here, and I'm going to use this coal to fuel them. 3, 4. I want to make sure I'm not grabbing any coal with them. Close there. Okay. I totally just remembered that I'm supposed to work on the coal, or the electricity production. Um, so we'll do that. Actually, this episode's close to ending. So we'll do that in the next episode. We will add some more. Let's grab these four right here. We need our rocks. So we're going to grab some stone. Of course, the great stone chest that I had. Grab those five. Obviously, more iron. So, some other things I'm thinking about. That's the timer. So, I'm going to keep playing this, obviously, but um, other games I enjoy. I love Hearthstone. I'm playing a lot of Hearthstone right now. Um, Probably the Hearthstone market is oversaturated with people, but you never know. I am terrible at Hearthstone. I'm not good at it at all, but I do enjoy playing it, which is, I think, the important thing. So, I'm gonna end the episode here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you stay tuned for the next time. Thank you. Goodbye.